My nasally voice is gone. Look at this shit, bro. This shit has been going crazy, dude. This shit has been going wild, chat. There's even more shit that we need to talk about too as well. So we'll take a look at it in a second. But look at this shit though. That shit is wild to see that. This shit is...
Take you live to LA now. This is Karen Bass, the LA mayor. She has just announced a curfew.
The curfew will be in place tonight from 8 p.m. until 6 a.m.
There's a curfew now? Oh my goodness gracious me.
I want to thank the governor for his partnership and especially thank our state and local leaders and deputies, officers and deputies who are working tirelessly. So curfew guidance, again, it will begin at 8 p.m. tonight and go until 6 a.m. tomorrow. I will consult with elected leaders and law enforcement officials tomorrow on the continuation of the curfew.
This lady is crazy.
For it to last for several days. The curfew area will be between the 5 freeway and to the 110 and the 10 freeway to where the 110 freeway and 5 freeway merge. You look at the map and you can see that the city of Los Angeles is a massive area, 502 square miles. The area of downtown where the curfew will take place is 1 square mile. I think it is important to point this out, not to minimize the vandalism and violence that has taken place there. It has been significant, but it is extremely important to know that what is happening in this 1 square mile is not affecting the city. Some of the imagery of the protests and the violence gives the appearance as though this is a citywide crisis, and it is not. So everyone...
You want to know something what's going on too as well? Apparently, it's actually happening across the country in some areas, apparently. Apparently there's some stuff happening in Florida, apparently like something like that. Like look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this.
Alright. I'm right here. Hey. Hey. Back. He needs some milk. Yeah. Yeah. That's what your dumb ass get.
Bro, look. So apparently, look, anti-ICE protest in Tampa, Florida today is being countered by MAGA patriots. If you love Mexico, go back to Mexico. The MAGA hat wearers is yelling at them, holding MAGA country flags. Florida is deep red, dude.
We want justice, you say
Mexico, go back to Mexico. If you love Mexico, go back to Mexico. If you love Mexico, go back to Mexico.
True? True?
Stop the ice raid now!
That's fucking crazy, bro. Apparently in Arizona, I'm not too sure what about this as much. I don't really know about this, but it's like Ugh. Honestly, it's crazy though. It's crazy, dude. Fucking this dude is literally walking around with a Salvadorian flag. I fucking know that flag too. What an actual disgrace to Salvadorians. Keep going, keep going. You'll get it. You'll get it, man. You'll break it. Man, what a fucking like, what a. Oh yeah, there's a video on this, but I wanted to show you guys this. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Mexican American calls out the protesters in Los Angeles. So you're in a country you don't want to leave and waving the Mexican flag. Take a listen to this, chat.
So let me get this straight, just so I could clarify it. You don't want to go back to Mexico. You're protesting to stay away from Mexico. But you're waving the Mexican flag and you're waving it with pride. You're waving it in the United States, the country you're trying to stay in, the country you don't want to leave. But yet you're waving the Mexican flag with pride. Okay. That seems normal to you? That seems logical? That's not stupid at all? None of that's stupid. All right. You guys are an embarrassment to the Mexican culture and to the United States culture.
There it
is. You guys are
is.
an embarrassment to everybody around you, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Do better.
As part of the Hispanic delegation, we don't claim these people. You can send them all back at this point. Send them all back. Send them all back. We don't need them. We don't need them. Nah. We don't need them here, man. Send them all back, man.
Must abide by this curfew. Limited exceptions will apply for residents, people traveling to and from work, and credentialed media representatives. With that, I would like to turn it over to Chief Jim McDonald.
Thank you, Mayor Bass. Good afternoon, everyone. As the mayor stated, a curfew for the impacted area shown here will go into effect tonight. And I want to be absolutely clear that if you're within that designated curfew zone between the hours of 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. And are not exempt under the order, you're going to be subject to arrest. The curfew boundaries are as follows: from the 5 freeway to the 110 freeway, and from the 10 freeway to the point where the 110 and the 5 merge. Easier to look at it on that map for description. The curfew is necessary, a necessary measure to protect lives and safeguard property following several consecutive days of growing unrest throughout the city. Since Saturday, we've seen a concerning escalation in unlawful and dangerous behavior. On Saturday, LAPD officers made 20...
Dude, it's funny. It's so funny because all this, it's literally, the Democrats are literally doing propaganda, like straight up. They're actually doing straight up like propaganda and lying, and literally lying to the actual American people, saying it's a peaceful protest. There's nothing happening. There's nothing wrong. Everything is under control. Literally. Showing cars being burnt on fire, breaking and stealing and looting, you know? I don't know, man. It's kind of a little bit crazy in my personal opinion. I feel like the Democrats can literally not recover from this. It's over. It's literally over for the Democrats.
7 arrests. On Sunday, that number rose to 40. By Monday, arrests totaled 114, and today alone, we've made 197 arrests.
I don't know about that, man.
In recent days, it's been as a part of a unified command with our partner agencies.
Nothing happens in Bossing, say. Yep, that's
true.
True.
Very, very helpful to us, and we're very thankful for that participation. Of those I mentioned for today, 130 were arrested near Commercial and Alameda.
Dude, it's straight up, like, straight up, literally, the Democrats are just... They're lying. They're literally straight up spreading propaganda that, like, there's nothing happening. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing happening in LA. Everything is a lie. It's all made with AI, chat.
An additional 67 were taken into custody after unlawfully occupying the 101 freeway near Commercial Street. Our CHP partners were instrumental in that. So again, let me be clear that this behavior, blocking freeways, city streets, and on-ramps, refusing to comply with lawful dispersal orders, and interfering with public safety operations is dangerous, unlawful, and won't be tolerated. If you are in the curfew zone during the restricted hours without that legal exemption, you will be arrested. If you assault an officer in any fashion, you will be arrested. We're operating under a unified command with our partners at the Los Angeles City Fire Department, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, the California Highway Patrol. We're fully coordinated, and our shared mission is clear: to restore peace and ensure the safety of everyone in our city. We previously mobilized part of our department at LAPD while keeping
definitely,
our ability to be
1000%.
able to provide the services that our community deserves going. We're going to be adding to that deployment with additional internal LAPD resources in the days ahead. The curfew does not apply to residents within the designated area, individuals experiencing homelessness, credentialed media,
I heard about
or
that.
public safety
We already
and
watched that too
emergency
as well.
personnel.
It's
To be
spreading
clear
throughout the
again,
entire
that's not
country.
about silencing voices or suppressing lawful protest. When that expression crosses into unlawful conduct, when lives are put at risk, and when our city's safety is compromised, we must act, and we will act. We urge all Angelenos to cooperate with these public safety measures. Our shared goal is to
Nothing but
protect
propaganda?
our communities
Yeah,
and return
I
to
kinda
a
knew it.
state
Yeah,
of calm
of course.
and safety for everyone. Thank you.
Let me introduce now the councilwoman who represents the majority of the district, Councilwoman Isabel Harato.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm here today not just as the council member who represents downtown LA, but as its advocate who deeply loves and believes in this community. The history of Los Angeles began right here in downtown, where 200 years later, the grouping of historic neighborhoods remains the beating heart of our city, a place with rich culture and deep community. Downtown LA is a place where workers clock in before sunrise and small business owners know their customers by name, where neighbors greet each other on the sidewalk, and where generations of families have built lives, shared stories, made memories together side by side. It's one of the most vibrant and resilient and hopeful parts of our city. But too often, downtown LA is treated like a backdrop for major events, not the living, breathing community it is. And right now, it's hurting. I am deeply proud that downtown has always been the place where Angelenos from all over the city gather to peacefully protest. I support the right to demonstrate, and the mayor and I know that right is sacred, and at times it's necessary, but we must also face
If I'm coughing, it's
what's
because there's some
happening right
bullshit
now.
happening.
When these peaceful rallies end and the protesters head home.
See, she says peaceful. I started coughing. How
Another
ironic, isn't it,
element
huh?
moves in. Opportunists who come in under the cover of a peaceful protest to ravage and destroy. They are ruining local small businesses, smashing storefronts, and threatening the safety of the very community that has always welcomed people from across the city and globe. This isn't just broken glass or stolen goods, it's someone's livelihood, someone's safe space, someone's home that's been
How long
violated.
is this gonna
And it's
last? Just
happening
arrest
in a
them.
neighborhood where working class families.
Bro, this should have been done like, you know, on day 3 or day 2, you know? This should have been long gone done, in my personal opinion. I don't know, when it was the Void or so, if this was in the Void, this shit would have got shut down immediately within hours.
Are just trying to live. Our street vendors, our garment workers, many of whom are immigrants, continue to watch their communities be torn apart. And that's why I'm thankful the mayor for leveraging this tool and enacting a curfew to begin tonight. This has been something that many of my constituents in downtown have been calling for what they're facing. This curfew is not about silencing protests. It's about protecting people and ensuring that the local residents, small businesses, our families, our elders, and our workers are not left vulnerable to those who come only to destroy. What happens in downtown reverberates all throughout LA, and when we protect downtown, we protect our city. And we're investing in its future, and we invest in our shared future. So to my colleagues...
I think they should split up California. Because at the end of the day, right, these people who are running the city or so don't know how to run the city. So they should split California into like 2 or 4 pieces. and have their own specific, you know, state representative there. In my personal opinion, that's how I would solve California's issues.
To our residents and everyone watching, downtown LA is not just a center for the First Amendment expression, it's a community, it's a home, and the people in it deserve our protection and care. That path ahead may be uncertain, but our responsibility to protect and uplift this neighborhood is not. I want to close this message from my constituents so that you hear them loud and clear.
Look at this woman. Look at this woman right here, man. Look at this woman. Look at this woman right here. You like suffering the consequences, huh?
Downtown LA is home. Please keep it safe. And let's keep each other safe. Thank you.
That's crazy. That's fucking wild what's been happening, to be honest. It is the most craziest thing of what's been happening, dude.
Got to take you live.
He's radiating more people. If they want to come and protest and want to get arrested, that's fine by me. That means we'll get rid of the crazy people. If they want to out themselves out, if the crazy people want to out themselves out, then, hey, man. More power to it, in my personal opinion. If they want to be brainwashed, they want to be like, you know, want to live in an echo chamber, want to be crazy and all that stuff. Hey, man, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. If more radical people want to go over there and want to start protesting, I hope they get arrested, and then we send them to El Salvador, in my personal opinion. El Salvador seems to be a comfy place for them, you know. That Alcatraz, well, you know, wasn't really expecting it, you know. It's gonna be a while. It's definitely gonna be a while. It's crazy, to be honest, to be seeing this. It is probably the most wildest thing that's happening right now. It's crazy what's been happening. It's crazy what's been happening.
So what caused them to move, guys, was they started damaging vehicles. Locals who are just trying to get by.
Really?
They're refusing to let them go through.
Really? They started attacking the local people of Los Angeles. That's crazy, man. That's wild to hear that, actually. I'm telling you, man, they just need to, you know. Because you can easily maneuver through the cars. That's the reason why. Shit, man.
Yeah, facing north. Hey, go! You gotta go! Watch out. Leave the area! Leave the area! Guard right! Guard right!
No, it's not. If you actually think this is gonna actually vote for blue people, you're crazy. I'm sorry, but you're actually literally crazy. If you actually think this is just gonna vote for more blue people. It's not. It's not.
Stop for this guy, the bike. Keep that thing off.
Literally, the Democrats are actually spreading lies and propaganda.
Just joining, guys, we are live here right now. We're on Temple Street, Spring Street, this intersection of Temple and Spring here in downtown Los Angeles.
It's anarchy
right
over there.
to
That's what
City
it is.
Hall. Officers were forced to push forward due to the fact that protesters were blocking the street and they started attacking, damaging, vandalizing vehicles that were just trying to get through the area.
Yeah, because they're stupid. Because they don't know how to think. That's the reason why, Richtofen. Peaceful protest, my ass. Yeah, there's a lot of coverage on this. There's so many different angles and points of views that we're watching. It's wild, to be honest. To feudal society? Nah, you guys need the void. You guys need the void society. Not even an iron fist, an iron tentacle would solve all of this really easily. Yeah, I know, Univision. I know what Univision is. I don't trust Univision. I don't trust any news sites in general, so.
Thank you, everybody who's just tuning in. If you have not done so, please hit the like, sub, follow, depending on what platform you're watching from. It does not cost you a dime, and it does help us grow. If you do want to help us financially, we're 100% viewer funded, strictly rely.
I need a new PC. I need a second PC to multi-stream, and I want to multi-stream.
Reasons, so it'd be great.
I want to. I really do.
Want to help, but if not, that's totally fine. At least do me a favor, hit the like, follow, subscribe. It helps the channel and it helps get the stream out.
It's crazy though. It's crazy. It's crazy what's been happening, to be honest. Let me see. What's been happening with the LA riots right now? And here it is. Representative Ana Paulina Luna has identified as one of the groups and the financier actively attempting to overthrow the United States government. Let's see. The LA riots are. Let's see. The LA riots are part of a series of nationwide protests organized by the Communist Party for Socialism and Liberation, the PSL, deliberately designed to undermine and overthrow the U.S. government. The day of Singham was identified as a primary backer behind the PSL, and the Communist Democratic Party is complicit. Where is the FBI, the DOJ, and DNI?
Just found a really great deep dive here from the Data Republican on X. So who is behind all these crazy riots in LA and that will be across the nation? Just like remember in the Summer of Love with BLM, remember who's organizing all that stuff. With this specifically is being funded by an individual by the name of Neville Singham, who actually made his money by pushing communist Chinese propaganda, became a billionaire doing it. He's now funding, and the guy behind all of these protests was also behind and tied to the protests at Columbia University, pushing all of that BS, if you don't remember. And then also, too, if you actually look at the social organization that's putting out these flyers, it's the Party for Socialism and Liberation, which is, and I kid you not, the actual Communist Party. So they're using Hispanics, they're using illegal immigrants, they're trying to hype people up thinking that they care, but they don't care. They would stop illegal immigration. Obama deported people. Why all of a sudden now? It's political.
It's wild, to be honest, to be seeing that. Who knows if it's true or not? I don't know, right? He's escalating tensions. Los Angeles illegal aliens. Oh my god, that's the Democratic Party right there, chat. That's the Democratic Party. Yep. It's all Donald Trump's fault, chat. Donald Trump did it. He's the one that started everything, you know? Damn, dude, that's crazy, dude, to be seeing this, to be honest. What's the latest stuff on this? Is there anything like super crazy that's been happening? We'll burn it all. We'll burn it all. A mass insurrection in the Los Angeles explains that they will commit acts of extreme domestic terrorism if the U.S. government doesn't give into their demands of ending immigration enforcement.
I gotta ask, what's the point of doing that at this point? Like, what's the point of tagging? I'm just asking.
How about you go fuck yourself?
No, I wanted to know because, you know, Old Vera Street, your thoughts on...
Get them the fuck out of our city. If they don't fucking stop, we're gonna continue. We'll burn it all.
It's a white girl. Straight up, chat. It's literally a white girl. She's not even Hispanic, bro. She's not even it's just white people just doing stupid shit, man.
All down.
I know, but vandalism, what does it do?
We burn it all down. You don't understand, stupid?
No, I'm not trying to be stupid.
You are.
Well, how come they're destroying the Mexican properties? The Mexican
property, bro.
Across the way at Old Vera Street.
I didn't do that. This is their property.
Well, you should tell people to stop destroying.
I never touched a small business ever.
Okay.
Never. Only government property. Thank you, sir.
Got you. Fair enough.
What a bunch of dumbasses, to be honest. God fucking damn, dude. LAPD prisoner transport bus has arrived in downtown to arrest begins. Protesters refusing to leave after curfew are now being detained and will be possessed shortly. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Look at that shit, bro. Get them all on the bus, man. Get the entire round them up, round them piggies up, you know. Round them piggies up, you know. But we gotta take them back. You gotta take them back, man. Damn, dude. I have not seen this many, like, I have not seen like military and like cop cars in an actual city in like, I think it's been like over like such a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen like military soldier stuff in a civilian city, and like the amount of police officers that there is in a single, you know, quadrant.
It's now 8:29 p.m. You must immediately leave the area.
Yeah, you blocked my car.
I am a peace officer for the city of Long Beach. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly. And in the name of the people...
Imagine that. Imagine this being your first week here. They're like, fuck, man. This is my first week on the job, man. So let's see. In Seattle, violent Antifas members surrounding a federal building have been pepper sprayed by law enforcement after refusing to disperse. In Seattle.
Son of a bitch! Fuck your face! Fuck you! Get that bitch out of here!
That's crazy. It's happening. It's happening, dude. It's wild what's happening. The governor, John Voight. Let's see, I couldn't have said it better. I've been blasted his dirty butt all night. All his done is incite riots. If it's not in LA, but across the world.
You're a fool blaming Trump. What are you doing for this destruction of these animals destroying Los Angeles? Are you there, talking calmly with them, you fool? They would burn you down like they're burning the cars and the American flag with no regard for humanity. This is not about Trump. This is about protecting the people from these animals and criminals trying to destroy us. And our police force, are they supposed to stand there, let rocks hit them and kill them? Who's going to save them? You? President Trump called in the National Guard and the Marines to help with these destructive, barbaric riots. All you do is cause chaos for the people. You're a disgrace.
Damn.
You're nothing but a lying dog for the hopes of becoming the president one day. And God is my witness, truth will prevail because of your faults and your incompetence for California's failures. We the people, I stand with Donald Trump to make this state great again. For we the people choose Donald Trump to save America, and we're in danger with threats from terrorists now, and we must protect our country. This has now become good against evil, and evil will lose because our President of the United States of America was sworn in to protect this nation's greatest gifts.
But
Freedom,
if we don't
safety.
blame Trump, that means we just being assholes. It has to be his fault so we can riot.
Nope.
Prosperity. And he will, because he is the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln. And we the people stand with this nation's honor and respect and with the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. God bless.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know any of these people, right? But like, honestly. Antifa rioters have surrounded the federal building in Seattle, chanting, "Release the hostages," a slogan originally used to support Israel hostage victims. The group is referring to detained criminal suspects, sparking outrage.
I'm pro-China, and even I can say this shit is beyond stupid. It's basically throwing a tantrum, and these people are the useful idiots only making things worse, lol.
Yep, they are making it worse. This shit is crazy. Honestly, this is the most wildest thing I've seen so far. Hundreds of CHP officers and riot gears have arrived at the scene as 8 p.m. curfew has started. There are still more than thousands of protesters who claim they will ignore LA mayor's boss's curfew. Round them up, man. Round up them piggies. Round them piggies up, man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Nah, China's too busy making friends with South Korea right now, so they don't got time for this. Oh, holy shit, dude. Damn. Damn, dude. Oh, dude. Protesters in LA, Los Angeles are chanting, "Remember your oath." Remember your oath at the wall of police officers?
As someone who lives in Cali, I really hope the annoying protesters go away so I can go to my anime store spots.
I heard they were attacking Little Tokyo too as well. They did some graffiti or so on Little Tokyo. Reminds me of hippies in the 70s, a bunch of hypocrites, liars, and they don't even know what they're fighting for. Yep. Okay, does LA has a chance for a better tomorrow, or is it just ruined tomorrow? I don't know. South Korea going to the left wing president that could lean towards China now, and Japan too. Who knows? Apparently, you know, shit's been going on with South Korea. I've been hearing that too. What's the oath? Crazy. What a crazy woman, to be honest. Straight up. NYPD has arrested 2 key agitators leading to the anti-ICE protests in Manhattan. Damn, dude. They're all brainwashed, every single one of them. This is like some dark magic that you guys are doing over here. To be honest, that's crazy. That's wild. That is wild, and to see that. So New York City is officially a war zone, inspired by the chaos in LA. Protesters in New York have erupted into full-blown riots, clashes with NYPD intensifying as violence and unrest spread coast to coast. It's literally becoming literally America is starting to become a PvP server, bro. That shit is wild to see that. You think they're the main character of an anime, bro? Hey, Sierra. Yeah, apparently this is happening in New York. What a bunch of stupid people, bro. There's so many goddamn stupid people, bro. Protester clashed with NYPD officer in Manhattan on Tuesday. bunch of idiots, bro.
Yo, that guy hit my phone. Yo, why you knocking people?
At places like Manhattan, the other boroughs are still quite okay. Or Uncle have to deal with their nonsense as security face with rolling eyes.
This shit is fucking crazy what's going on. Oh yeah, apparently they found the guy or so who was throwing the rocks or so. So remember the one guy that was like throwing rocks and stuff like that? They found him. The 50,000 bounty guy, they already found him already. Damn, that sucks, man. I wanted that 50,000 to be honest. Would have helped me out, you know? NYPD has begun making arrests as rioters clash with police in Manhattan. Officers are moving too swiftly following repeated dispersal orders. Tension remains volatile across the city. It's about time. It's about time, bro. Just arrest them all, man. Just arrest them all. So your mom's a traitor too when I shove my dick down her throat, you know?
Imagine this was a huge plot twist. The riot started by the guy who killed the other YouTuber and uses the chaos to leave the country via boat LUL.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy what's happening. Police lines are advancing into downtown Los Angeles. A dispersal order has been officially issued as officers begin clearing the area following curfew violations. Tensions remain high. Because you want to know something? I'm not from this dimension. I'm from the void. That's the reason why. In what constitution is there a right for you to throw not Molotovs, but pipe bombs, causing fires, burning cars? What where is that at? You know, what I never read that was, you know, that was part of the the amendment, you know. It's funny how I know a lot of history about, you know, some of the American stuff, you know, because that's what we were taught in the void. But like, you know, these people don't know jack shit. Look at this dumbass right here. Yeah, keep waving that flag, man. Keep waving that flag. Yeah, apparently I must have misread the amendment or so that you know, pipe bombs is a-okay to throw, you know. From LA, illegal and anti-ICE protesters are waving knives and Mexican flags, chanting "No justice, no peace" as they prepare to defy the mayor's curfew and riot. President Trump needs to intervene and shut this down before the obvious is about to happen. Yeah, they need to shut this shit down. This shit should have been shut down like 2 days ago, like on the second day.
Man, I wish these illegals have that much energy when fighting the cartel.
Take care, Sierra. This guy is literally cosplaying as a Halloween character and he's just walking around and shit. You know, that's crazy, to be honest. Denver police have... Oh, wait. Denver? Is that like... What is that? What is that in like... I don't know where that is, to be honest. I assume it's like... I think I heard Denver, Colorado, I think. I don't know if it's in Colorado, but... I heard that before. Denver police have deployed tear gas to issue arrest warnings as 100 of anti-ICE protesters marched through downtown. The situation is growing increasingly volatile and clashes intensify. I guess they must be bored over there in Colorado, I guess. Hey, look! It's the first time we see an American flag. Wow. That's the first time. That's the first time I saw an American flag. Oh, look, there's another one over there. Wow, there's 2 American flags. That's wild to see that. But yeah, overall, honestly, this has been pretty chaotic, to be honest. Riders are brandishing weapons outside the federal building in the downtown Los Angeles as the curfew deadline passes. Tensions are skyrocketing. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy that's basically having this this scream. Yeah, man, you guys aren't even cool, bro. Oh, here's more that's happening in New York. New York is turning into a war zone. It's turning into a war zone? Fuck around and find out, bro. Fuck around and find out.
This is what you get paid to do?
Yeah, they're paid to serve and uphold the law and protect the citizens, you know? Protect your sorry ass for you to get robbed. If you get robbed or you get kidnapped or you get held at gunpoint, you know, that's what they're there for, you know? That's what they're paid for, you know? They're supposed to uphold the peace. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. That's just wilded out, to be honest. There's just so much shit happening, bro. Honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy what's been happening. Honestly, it's been pretty funny though. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. It's been pretty fucking hilarious.
City know that I.
Hey, we just saw this one too. The one left account from California said love should resolve everything about this LA riot. What the heck? I hate all the lefties. I hate that they call it a protest. No, it's a riot. Yeah. Honestly, she should be removed from power, to be honest.
Good evening, everyone. I wanted to let the city know that I have declared a local emergency and issued a curfew for downtown Los Angeles to...
It's crazy. The USA is about to be Cyberpunk 2077 treatment. Now will NA and New LA will be the night city? I guess so, I guess, you know? Is peaceful protest coach? Yeah, totally, yeah. Trump and YMCA rally collides. So-called peaceful protester chaos erupts as the chants and cheer clashed in the streets. We did the Trump dance in front of ICE protesters. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. Gavin Newsom, the enemy of the state of California. That's wild to see that. There's your problem right there, bros. There's the 2 people who are not, you know, reports confirm 23 businesses have been looted and widespread vandalism, including graffiti and broken windows. Media posts mentions damages potential reaching up to $50 million, you know? Damn, dude, there goes the tax money. There goes LA's tax money, bro. There goes literally your tax money going into that shit, dude. It's crazy, dude. Honestly, it's wild to be seeing that. So yeah. So when are they gonna start arresting the little piggies, huh? Yeah, no, they need to be arrested 1000%. Honestly, it's been pretty funny what's been happening so far. To be honest, it's crazy. It's just wild, dude. It's just the most craziest thing to see.
Tons of people on first. I am.
Wild to see that.